Hey, it's Conrad Thompson, and you're listening to Everything Pro Wrestling.
By the fans, for the fans, not many in this can understand. This the podcast to show you who I am. Conrad Cushman, the legend in the plans. Please listen every day to the showcase. The opinions and knowledge that anyone can take. Showing you how it is done. Proving I am number one. What a legend becomes. This is now my time to show you that I am here. This podcast just to make it loud and clear. By the fans, for the fans, not many who's here can understand everything pro wrestling. It can never be you. Listen to the podcast here for the people. The best show that's here, so listen in. Let the knowledge begin. The opinion and the lesson. Yes.
Folks, welcome to Everything Pro Wrestling. Everything Pro Wrestling is a show by the fans, for the fans. I'm your host, Conrad Cushman, being joined as usual on every Wednesday show with my man, Derek. Welcome. We are here to review AEW Dynamite. We are also going to talk about the AEW video game a little bit, get some thoughts, talk about some of that's going on. So don't mind Derek's shirt bleeding through on the YouTube camera. We are going to let this rock, and we are going to give you guys a good show. So if you guys are in here, please hit that like button, subscribe. And if you're listening on the podcast, leave us a 5-star review, one of a kind. And we will get ready to start off here with the intro, but make sure you guys show us some love and tell us what you personally thought of the show. So for that one, let's get it with Montezi.
Everything pro wrestling, it can never be you. Listen to the podcast here for the people. The best show that's here, so listen in. Let the knowledge begin. The opinion and the lesson. Yes, everyday pro wrestling, it can never be you.
All right. Looks like we got a little roll call coming in. We got a bunch of people popping up in here. What is good, everybody? What is good? Appreciate you. I don't know where. Am I getting that bat signal from here? Yeah. Here, we'll just there. See if we can mess with it. Ignore that, folks. BJ says, "What's up, everybody? What's good, BJ? Thank you for joining us." What is going on, Eric? Thank you for joining us. B-Boy Skyline says AEW with that fire. He is pumped. Thomas Poster, let's go, Conrad. Clap. What's up, Thomas? Appreciate you. Connor says, Conrad and Derek, I'm walking out of the arena right now. What a show. Connor, you got to give us the live play-by-play and let us know what you thought, bro. Yeah. I want to hear your thoughts on some of the stuff we talk about. Ace in the house. Ace, I see the new profile picture, bro.
All right, Ace.
All right, bro. I see you in the suit. Looking good. All right. I respect it. I need a Ricky Spanish ASAP.
No, you good, bro.
Okay, good. C Road Source says Brian Danielson rules. I agree 110,000 a million times percent, C Road Source. So I appreciate you. Jesus De Leon. What up, Jesus? He's saying what's up. I know some of you guys are going to be able to Casey said about time. Hello, Casey. Good to speak to you as well. Yes, we had a good time today. It was a fun show, keeping it 100% polite, I see. Malik Murray said, yo, what up, Everything Pro Wrestling? Would y'all be down if Murder Grandpa versus American Dragon at a later date? Hell yeah, I'm down.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah, I'm down. Casey said F-Sling must have some problems. How's that stadium for you? Laughing my ass off. What's good, Tiff? What's good? Hubbard Wrestling Weekly, always going to be here to support Big Bro. Sean, my man. Appreciate you, fam. Man, man got her ass kicked tonight, didn't she? Jeez. Oh, Ruby. Okay. Yeah, Ruby. No words. What's up, Queen? I see you, Tiff. Cody Rhodes returns in 2 weeks. C Rhodes source is happy about this. C Rhodes, man, come show us some love on YouTube or Twitch, bro. Come on in. We could always use more subscribers on there. Rob's in the house saying, yo. E says, we talk about that Jungle Boy teaser yet? Yeah, you guys will get a little bit tonight. Just a little bit. I'm still not ready for like full-fledged breakdown and discussions. I'm getting there, though. It's so nuts. We got Brian and Adam in AEW. Yeah, I mean, overall, I would agree. I mean, Derek, what do you think about the pickups or the acquisitions, we shall say, of those two?
I think that's a great pickup. A lot of people, I just want people to find a company that they like, that they love, because this is a company that I like and that I love, that I enjoy to watch. In my opinion, picking up these two, huge. I got nothing else to say about it. I'm enjoying it right now.
Respect. Adam Cole went there with Tony. Ace, yeah, we'll get into it, man. He was being mean. He was just being mean, in my opinion. Nah, man, that's not. Yeah, well, Tony's a cool dude. Let Tony rock. 6 said, yeah, I want to see Moxley Suzuki Part 2, please. Also, can we see someone from New Japan win a match in AEW, please? I'm trying to think if anybody has. I mean,
I don't think so.
You're probably right.
Because
yeah. No, I can't think of anybody off the top. Eventually, Sick. Maybe we'll get there. Let's see here. Who Bryan Danielson ever beat? Come on now, bruh. HBK Tokyo says, don't ever look at my woman, nerd. Terrible. Adam Cole's back from the dead. Why I got to get Rhodes, Conrad. Rhodes? What do you mean, Tiff? What do you mean? I got to drive by. I'll give you my thoughts. Wait, I got to drive. I'll give you my thoughts in the comments later once the vid is up. Okay. Thank you, Connor. Thank you. Where do you guys think Bray will go and why? I'm going to give that to Derek once again because that's Derek's favorite. So,
I would like to see him at AEW, but I definitely think he'll most likely go to Impact just because the roster is getting crowded right now. And again, people are gonna hate. They're gonna say, "Oh, here goes AEW again, picking up another WWE guy." But yet again, who hasn't WWE touched ever?
Not even just that, bro. Like, all right, what happens when, yes, you signed another WWE X talent or whatever, but what, they don't want to work there. If you don't want to work there, where are they supposed to go?
Right.
I mean, I guess there's plenty of other places, but they're trying to get the most bang for their buck, man. Donnie says, I don't sleep because my head's on fire. Donnie, I want you to know, too, I forgot to tell you this. You still hold the record for the video with the most views on it on this channel. So that was the Into the Fire, that NWA video we did. Chad says, what up, Conrad and Derek? I'm super happy Ruby Soho is with AEW. Same. I'm going to just try to shout out some people who I haven't yet, and then we will get into all these matches. You guys are jumping in. Oh, Tiff's happy about Rhodes and Black in New York. That's going to be a good match. Everything Pro Wrestling, Bray Wyatt is going to take over the Dark Order. They are dysfunctional right now. My prediction is coming true. We'll see, Terrell. Perhaps. Maybe. Matt Lopez has also joined us. He said, I think Bryan versus Omega is happening quicker than I thought. We'll get into some of that. AEW needs Wyndham, pass on Steen and Generico, though, Casey says. Okay. All right. We'll get into all this stuff, guys. I appreciate the enthusiasm. We are going to have some fun just talking about AEW real quick on this show. You guys will be acknowledged like Roman Reigns, so keep bringing all your stuff in here. Let's start from the top, and we will save the video game stuff for last. So if you're a video game fan or you know somebody who wants to talk about the video game stuff, send it to them and tell them we're going to be talking about it here in a few minutes. Let's start from the top, Derek. We were in Cincinnati, Ohio tonight. They got it from Ohio. You know where that song is from? You're cool. So Jim Ross, Tony Schiavone, and Taz are on the commentary team. Where's Excalibur, you may ask? He was not on tonight. He had something he had to deal with out of town, I guess. Cool. I saw a rumor before anyone starts saying this is true that he was getting married. If so, congratulations. Best of luck to Excalibur.
Absolutely.
Let's get into the matches, Derek. We have Malachi Black versus Dustin Rhodes.
Yeah.
I don't know if you got to catch any of this match on your way here, because I know you had sent me a message during this match, but did you catch any of this?
A little bit. I didn't catch quite enough of it.
This match was pretty to me. I don't know. Something was off between these two chemistry-wise. I don't know what the issue is.
Well, from what I saw a little bit, it definitely did seem like something wasn't right. And hopefully we can get that hashed out, or at least when it's time for Malachi Black to fight Cody, we won't get that same feeling. Maybe we'll get a feeling where it's like, this is a damn good match.
Yeah, this was one of those matches that it was kind of like, I don't know, man. It just felt like they needed more time with each other to get where they were supposed to be. There was a spot at one point where Dustin was going to go for his power slam. Dustin gets up like he's going to go for it, and then all of a sudden, like, the game flips. Like, no, he's not there. Right. And then he runs to do a kick. He misses, and it was just, like, weird.
Right. Yeah.
Just very weird, man. Chemistry wasn't there for them. Eventually, though, Malachi was taken off the turnbuckle pad. It's exposed. Aubrey doesn't notice. Nice. And Dustin ends up getting thrown into it, and he hits the House of Black, which is his spinning kick. And this move is so particular. Like, you have to hit this right.
Yeah.
If you don't remember Lars Sullivan when he missed that kick the one time, I don't know if you remember that. That was really bad.
I remember that.
This wasn't as bad, trust me. But Dustin was, like, still moving. Like, he was trying to sell, like, the grogginess, and he went for the kick, and he just got caught, like, on the side of his face, and he just fell down, and it was like, I'm done. Dustin was bleeding, too. He got put through a table. He had blood coming from his arm, little parts on his face, and after he ran into the post and got the kick, his mouth was bleeding. I think it was a capsule, but I could be wrong. 100%.
Bleeding like a stuck Irish pig.
I'm a fan. If Dustin says it's opposite, listen to Dustin, not me.
Right.
But he was bleeding from the mouth afterwards. And this is just enhancing, I guess, the story with Cody, but I didn't feel it did that tonight.
No, I just think it wasn't. I think a promo would have been better if this was going to happen, but then again, we wouldn't know if this was going to happen or not until we saw it. But I still think a promo would have been better just to get the point across.
100%. And sometimes that's just the better way to go.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to avoid doing a match and do a promo, and vice versa. You can't.
And I'm not saying this stuff to poo-poo on Dustin, because I love Dustin Rhodes.
Dustin always comes in and gives 110%, maybe possibly even more, just because it's him. Dustin is that kind of a person, that kind of a wrestler who's going to come in and show his ass out.
Yeah. Jen Carter in the house. What's up, Jen? Thank you for asking us how we're doing. I'm doing well.
What up?
See, we're doing good, Jen. I appreciate you coming on in. If you got any thoughts about AEW, let us know them. Yes, also, I saw that Tokyo pray for Triple H. Yes, prayers are with Triple H. I saw he had heart surgery recently, so we wish him the best. No Paul White tonight, and that's all right.
Thank you.
Jeez Louise. J-Hub said, okay, just got home, but I was able to watch AEW. Give me a shell, yeah. Shell, yeah. That's the fishing line. I don't know why I always have to do Shark Boy for J-Hub.
I think it has to be that way.
And this wasn't the bang out show you would expect after a great pay-per-view. I don't know why everyone's expecting the like back-to-back great shows.
Well, I mean,
I don't know. Were you expecting a banger tonight too?
Kind of, yeah.
I see. I don't know. I wasn't.
But see, I was expecting a banger in its own, because that's we're like from Sunday to Wednesday. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And like we said, I just want to reiterate this point one last time so people know. Dustin and Malachi Black. It wasn't the best match tonight, obviously, but I will say that I'm not writing Dustin off. He still went in. He tried to do his damn thing. I would like to see these guys get another opportunity in the future to go against each other.
Right, absolutely.
Let me get this here. Conrad's asking for an ass beaten by Dustin. Oh no, Jesus. Not at all. Dustin's one of my favorites in AEW. Shabazz says AEW has got to go up against its own high standards now. Yes, but no, I don't know. I think that's a rough thing to say.
Yeah.
I mean, you're comparing it to like their best shows. Every show is not going to be a banger every week. I don't know where they're trying to get to with this either. Maybe Tony didn't tonight either. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean,
there were lots of mini promos. Like if you see all these dots in the notes, Derek, that's all promos. Think about that. That's a lot.
That is a lot of promos. Yeah.
So let me see here. I won't jump into this because I think Casey's saying something overall. Hold on, I'll get back to it. Actually, no, I'll give Casey and Sick their stuff here, and I'll read E's comment too. I felt like they packed too many segments into this show. We were just saying that. That's all. Could have removed something to let other stuff breathe. That is one thing I will say AEW needs to do. They got to let you breathe the moment on the Dynamite shows. I don't think they let you like that was good.
Right.
Instead, it's always like boom, 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 boom. Next thing. Promo. Picture. We're back. That's what the show feels like. You can't do anything. You don't want to miss something.
Yeah, stuff is just happening way too fast.
Almost killed themselves Sunday, and people are still like, "Screw your bodies, give me more blood." Derek, what's up with that Black Clover shirt?
Black Clover? Nah, it's not Black Clover, bro.
What you got? Just let them know.
This is
What's that? Demon Slayer?
Yeah, Demon Slayer.
Check it out. Demon Slayer, you can sponsor us if you want more at time. Trying to give some wrestlers some mic time. Listen, nothing wrong with that. We get a promo from the Lucha Bros. Just happy to be the new AEW Tag Team Champions. Derek's probably very happy about that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It was time.
It's time. Yeah. BJ makes another good point. It was a Fallout show, so you got to let it slide, except for Kasner cut. That is unforgivable. I don't know what that was supposed to say. I'm saying a bang out show due to the fact that you had the Elite, CM Punk, Ruby Soho, Bryan Danielson, so they pumped you up for big things, and a lot of stuff came out a little flat. Guys, I'm going to keep it moving with the comments. Keep bringing them in. We're going to go straight down what happened in the show, and then we'll try to catch what anybody has here. Eddie Kingston and Miro had a promo. I think that feud's not done.
No, it can't be done.
Not by a long shot, son. No. Eddie Kingston and Miro should be interesting for the TNT Championship. I think that needs to happen at that New York City show once again.
Oh, yeah. Has to. Just you're bringing it back to Kingston's hometown. Why not?
BJ said that was Suzuki's theme. BJ, I had no clue that was the name of it, honestly. I'm a big fan of Tanahashi's theme. Tanahashi and Okada are my two themes from New Japan. A lot of new eyes on AEW tonight. Promos are the quickest way to showcase wrestlers. Facts. Let's see here. We got the CM Punk promo. Punk comes out, and I put like cliff notes for this basically. He thanks Darby for his matchup for Sunday. We got the "You Still Got It" chance, and Punk was just like, I think he felt like I never lost it.
Right.
Punk acknowledges Aunt Linda, who was outside the ring, Brian Pillman's sister. So very cool to see Aunt Linda out there. Taz gets on the microphone then, and Taz starts getting into it with Punk because Punk's like, well, who should I face next? And Taz said, you better quit mentioning Team Taz's name. And Punk's like, I didn't mention Team Taz's name. And Taz's like, yes, you did in the interviews and stuff, which he did technically. And Hobbs and Hook come out. Let me find out my man Hook's about to get his first match, Derek.
Whitewashed.
Yo, come on. Hook might be great. We don't know.
Nah, bro.
You have never seen him wrestle.
Nah, bro.
How do you know?
It's not happening, bro. I'm not. I just don't see it.
If he comes in and does great, I demand an apology for Hook on this podcast.
Okay, he'll get one if he comes out and does.
So who would you put him against? Hobbs first, or you going Ricky Starks? See, I'm with Tiff.
Ricky Starks.
Tiff said that'd be cool if Hook gets his first match. He's got to debut sometime. I'm with Tiff. Why not? I'll fight you. Come on, first match, CM Punk.
Listen, you both said his first match. You both didn't say he was gonna be good.
Oh, Juke's agreeing with you too. He said, "Don't see Hook being great." He hasn't wrestled. That's a lot of assuming we're doing. Now, if he comes out and he starts doing Ricochet stuff, well, we didn't know. We didn't know. Come on now, give the brother a chance. Like,
we're not even going that far, bro.
So you guys just don't even see evidence with your eyes first. We just assume.
Listen, Hook is. I don't know. I just don't expect a lot out of him. Sorry,
man. BJ hating on Tanahashi's thing. Come on now. Go Ace. Terrell says, I'm mad. My sister's going to miss her first AEW show because of this. Mandate would have been my second show. Yeah, listen, we might be in the same position, bro. Trust me. We got to see what happens with it. Hooker King, shut up, Derek. he's not playing. The jobber fodder, the stable is trash. Who have they beat? What have they won? They got the FTW title.
Trash.
Y'all dirty, man.
Listen, Hook is not gonna be good. Hook might be decent.
I'm with Tiff, man. I'm done with this. Casey says Stark still got to finish up with Cage though, so it's weird timing. Agree. I was expecting a mile show. Wrestlers limping to the ring, wearing bandages, arm slings, and shit. They got to rest up somehow, folks. They gave possibly the greatest wrestling pay-per-view of the year. Facts. Remember people saying we not real wrestling fans. AEW fans are just internet marks. Yeah, they can. Yo, first, can I tell you guys this too? I hate the term marks. I really do. Because everybody in wrestling is some type of mark. And it's not a derogatory term to me at this point. I'm just like, if you try to use it in a derogatory way, I just look at you like, are you serious?
Right, yeah.
Like, you're watching wrestling and you're invested in it, you're a mark. Have you bought a t-shirt? Have you ever looked at, you know what I mean? Like, you're watching it.
If you watch sports, you're a mark.
Yeah, it's just
it's just what it is.
It's just a stupid thing that people say sometimes. Who could be dope? I don't see him beating Ricochet.
It's not going to be dope. Yeah. He might be decent at best. C+. He might be a C+ wrestler.
I swear, yo, on everything I love, I want Hook to be the best wrestler of all time, and I will shove it in Derek's face anytime he does something great. And he's just gonna hate. That's just what it is.
Dude, Taz wasn't a great wrestler.
Taz was fire, bro, back in the day.
No, Taz was cool because he was just beat on people.
We're pulling it up after this. Proud and Powerful appear. They're focused on being the best best tag team. They are focused. I like it, man. They did tease that they may face the Lucha Bros New York City show. I'm just saying, Tiff's gonna be there. Tiff, I might need you for some live correspondence. That's all I'm saying.
Hopefully they don't send them there to do the make the match and wrestle and take the titles off of them.
Right? Thank you, Eric Travis. He said Taz is underrated on the mic. Now can we get Taz versus Punk? Crazy. That ain't happening, bro. Taz's neck is done. Taz's neck is done. Really, though, wrestling fans enjoy the sport. The marks argue over WWE, AEW. 100% Shabazz. I'm not doing that. Tiff said, I got you in all caps. I like it. I'm going to screenshot this, Tiff. Don't be messing with me now. Hook's got to come out hitting all the flips and crazy moves. Derek's jaw on the floor.
Hook is not doing it, bro.
Taz is GOAT, great wrestler, great commentator, great manager. Pride and Powerful is the best. I agree, Matt. I agree. His finisher is going to be the hook arm drag. Just you wait.
Oh, my God.
I got you. Of course.
It would be some horrible move like that.
Listen, Taz is very smart. Taz has never had the size. He was missing that one thing he wanted, which was size. But Paul Heyman found a way to show off his personality and make him a badass without it.
I'm not talking about Taz.
Well, you talking about Hook now?
Yeah,
I'm just saying Hook might do the same thing. Taz is very smart when it comes to his in-ring stuff.
Well, I hope he got himself the best trainers.
We got to talk about this next thing here, Derek. We got to talk about your girl here, Ruby Soho. Ruby Soho. Yo, am I the only person that had that song stuck in their head since she debuted, bro? That song has been in my fucking head and I can't get it out.
This dude was singing this all through Monday Night Raw.
Ruby Soho. Shout out to Rancid, by the way. Hey, listen, I'm like a hip hop guy. I like punk music too, though. It's good shit, man.
Yeah, honestly, there are some good punk rock music out there,
right? See, you know,
low key, very very low key, but people have to learn how to broaden their horizons.
Yeah, always broaden your horizons when it comes to music. Ruby Soho has her open challenge answered by Jamie Hayter. We find out, cool. So that match is made for later on tonight. Why isn't Hook trained in the Nightmare Factory? Because his dad is Taz, and Taz had a stable of guys. Like with Team Taz, bro, I'm not going to say Team Taz is a failure. Like, they're not. Because Will Hobbs gets wins. Ricky Starks has been getting some dubs. Even Cage, when he was with them, he got to beat Hangman. Like, they're not pushovers. They just don't get enough wins, I think.
Right.
They lose the big matchups when it's time. There was a very scary spot in Ruby's match. BJ, you may have to help me with that because I might have missed it.
Correct me if I'm wrong, BJ. I think it was
we'll get to it. That'll be the next match after this one. Let's get into this one because there were some good spots in this one that I could not wait to talk about. So we got to talk about Powerhouse Hobbs with Hook, future star of the business, versus Dante Martin,
future model of the business, man.
Yo, come on, bro. You don't know. Listen, we're done with this. I'm done even talking about this. Dante Martin has impressed since the very beginning of all of this. And ever since he had that match with Kenny Omega, and I can't remember if it was the Bucks or if it was Doc Gallows and Sour Boy, Salty Boy is what I'm going to call him.
I think it was against the Bucks. I think. I could be wrong.
I don't remember, but somebody had that matchup, and it was great for Dante Martin. He basically showcased his talent. He showed his ass, basically, like, yo, You guys want to see what I can do? I'm going to show you what I can do. And he did a damn good job, I thought, personally.
I think he did an excellent job.
He kicked ass. So more Dante Martin on my TV, I'm not going to complain. I want him to be back in his tag team, Top Flight, really soon, too, though. Like, I think that's very, very important for him. But this match with Will Hobbs, bro, hold on. I got to cut back to us before I even say this. Yo, one of my favorite spots of the night happened in this match. Dante Martin goes for a tope through the ropes. And before his feet can even leave the bottom rope, the second rope, Will Hobbs caught him, looked at him and said, "What are you doing?" and threw his ass into the ring post. Stop doing those damn topes. I done told y'all about this. CM Punk, I know you spoke after your in-ring return, but did you see what Will Hobbs was doing to that boy on the outside? He could mess you up. Does that not look like the face of someone who will beat you up and take your lunch money? Yeah. Will Hobbs does not play, man. I like Will Hobbs. I'm a big fan. I'm glad that they picked him up. When he was on Dark, I was like, yo, he's got presence. And he showed it tonight. So he threw him into the post. He was just whipping him around. Eventually, Will Hobbs gets a victory with a power slam, not a power bomb, which it was incorrectly called on commentary. A power slam. Derek also astutely pointed that out, yelling instantly. Will Hobbs got the win, though. He needed this W, I felt.
He did. That's all I can say about it. He definitely needed the win to boost up his credibility and, make his way to a TNT title match eventually.
Sorry, I'm checking. Rob sent me something on Twitter here. I'm trying to look at it without noise. This is the spot that they were referring to, I think. Oh yeah. Yikes.
Well, I was thinking of the spot where Jamie Hayter threw it down at the bottom of the ropes.
We'll get into this matchup, guys. I know that there's a lot. We've been jumping all over the place for this. I'm sorry, but this is what happens. We have an exciting pay-per-view and then the show. This is the AllOut Fallout show, so we're doing our best to go in here. Let's see here. Yes, it was Seidel and the Seidel brothers and Dante versus the Elite. Sorry, how could I forget the Seidel bros? My bad. Why do I feel like AEW is making a cruiserweight division? I think you're really off on that, Malik. I don't think they're going to do that. Joaquin Wildlove. Only if they call him Will instead of Powerhouse. Maybe. Love the snarl he does. He looks like a monster. That's a face that nobody wants to mess with. Yes, BJ, that was exactly what he just sent me. Exactly the spot you were talking about. Cringe when he landed on the bottom rope too. Shell, yeah, I'm back. Had to charge my phone for a bit. Okay. All right, brother. Appreciate it. We get a promo backstage with Matt Hardy. Oh, yeah. He's talking about cutting Orange Cassidy's hair. Weren't they trying to cut Jungle Boy's hair at the pay-per-view? Someone in the chat remind me. I don't want to think because Derek wasn't here for the pre-show match with me yet. Did that happen? Let me know. But Matt Hardy is saying he wants to cut Orange Cassidy's hair, and Orange Cassidy's response is, whatever. Right. MJF comes out next because he's a douche. And when I say douche, I'm talking like big time with this dude. And he comes out, and this dude, he wanted all the smoke tonight. Like he just didn't care. He was ready to fight, bro. Right. Ready to fight. I just couldn't believe it, man.
He was saying some real reckless stuff.
Like it was bad, bro. He was on his shit, man. So MJF comes out, and I took miniature notes. First, he goes up to Brian Pillman's daughter, and he says, "Oh, do you know who the father of your baby is?" And she was like, "I'm Brian Pillman Jr.'s daughter." MJF could not give a shit. Then he went after Aunt Linda. He went after Aunt Linda, bro. What is up with this dude? What's good with him, bro?
Oh, man. Dude, the things he was saying.
Bro, at one point, he called. So Pillman's wife was Melanie Pillman, if you guys go back old school enough. And she doesn't look like how she used to. We get that. But he called her Methany Pillman. MJF is fucking crazy on the mic, dude. Crazy.
Was she in that?
Listen, due to the topic of slander, I'm not saying anything. I don't know of her doing any of that stuff. I'm not saying it, but that line was just roof.
Well, I'm just saying, like, if that's true, like, how were they able to pull that off and Pillman not, like, really spaz out?
Casey said it was OC. You're wrong about Jack Perry. For some reason, I thought it was Jack Perry, Casey. I don't know why. I felt like it was him because he had the longer hair, but I'm just tripping, I think, then. Appreciate it. The only time I would say that a promo went too far, MJF stepped over the line. You got to do it nowadays. MJF is a no-no with Aunt Linda's a no-no with MJF. What the hell? What's up, Jason? Thank you for joining us, man. He put savage. MJF is a savage. He also talked about that Pillman's mom should have done what she did with the rest of his brothers and sisters and drank them. Not appropriate. Not appropriate at all. And then he had another line that got cut off. I will not repeat it, but it was bad. Real bad. That's all I'm going to say. I won't use the word. It was bad. This leads to Pillman Jr. storming the ring. He's ready to fight. The hometown crowd was behind him, obviously. Wardlow got insulted too. I forgot to add that in.
Oh yeah.
The breakup, they're doing it slowly, bro.
The beginning of the end.
So
I've been calling a lot of those, bro.
Yeah.
I've been on point with.
They tease it.
I've been on point with those.
They tease it.
That's true. They do.
So Wardlow gets insulted, but he still helps MJF, even though he's getting his ass whooped by Pillman. And a brawl breaks out. Griff Garrison comes out.
Stiff leg Garrison.
Come on, D. Leave the man alone. He tried to help his buddy. He got his ass whooped for it. He got hit with the Dynamite diamond ring, and they just put a beat down on them. The end when it comes to it. But I will say this. I like that they're doing a program with these two. I think Brian Pillman Jr. has a tremendous upside. Like, really, really good.
No, I agree. Definitely very slept on right now. Very slept on.
Chill, Rob. I think Wardlow's going to turn soon. I think we still got time. But, dude, the fight was being taken to him. This is Pillman's time to show what he can do in a singles role or whatever he needs to do. So I like this. I was impressed.
I was too. And you know what he did? He did his mic work very well. So I think he is on his way to doing some singles work. And I can't wait for it. I think he's a good wrestler.
Yeah, I want to see what happens with Pillman. Like, he's just someone that I want to see break out of that shell.
Right. Yeah.
This is going to be really good. There's a tremendous upside. Even though we know this is going to elevate MJF more than likely, Pillman still has the chance to showcase what he can do.
Right.
So this is – and a shout out to Casey, too. He gave me we were talking about some of that beforehand because we're Pillman fans. Shabazz said, does he get suspended like Max Caster? No. I think MJF was – it's a bad word to use. It looked like everything was cleared amongst the family before he did all that stuff. So
had to because I don't think that was going to go well if it wasn't clear.
Do you think MJF should have shown up this soon after his loss? Yeah, I think he needs the redemption more than Jericho. Jericho's fine. Cowboys getting beat by the Bucks tomorrow. I hope so. Bro, MJF's promo was like how the Dudley Boys, I don't even want to talk about that because I started laughing about that promo. That's a classic. Agreed, Conrad. Pillman could be a future star for sure. Let him showcase it against MJF. On point, Casey. Pillman Jr. and MJF's going to be interesting, says Jason. Yeah. Wardlow, the breakup with Wardlow's not happening yet, guys. I promise you. We still got time. You'll know. MJF's going to take it too far one day. Once he gets slapped or something, that's when, okay, it's done. Right. It's done. But can we agree Eddie Kingston is an OG? Yeah. When you get redeemed these nuts, chance you're over. Work, shoot, brother. MJF wasn't mollywopped. Max Caster never got suspended, just put on ice for a little bit to let the controversy die down. Yeah, we don't know technically what happened with him. Good point, Sick. Coming with the facts, Sick. I appreciate that. I hope they tie tomorrow. F both those teams. Damn. All right. So next up we have this match. Ruby Soho versus Jamie Hayter. I love that we have two different women of different styles, talents.
Right.
It's really good. Overall, I don't know how everyone else was feeling about this matchup, but this was interesting. It was a technical match, I think. They were trying to do some different things in here.
Right.
That one spill did look pretty nasty. I mean, we're just looking at it once again right now via Twitter, and Lulu's Pencil is the account that has it on, and if anybody wants to take a peek at it. But it looked like a Poison Rana was attempted, and then things just went the wrong way. Shit like that happens. It's wrestling in 2021. When you're trying to do all those damn flips and moves that you shouldn't be doing, that's what happens. But Ruby had a couple scary spots in the match that you were wondering if she was okay.
Yeah. Like I said, that one spot on the bottom ropes, that's crazy whiplash reminded me of what was it? Enzo.
Ooh, gosh, don't even bring that up. Peace. Peace. I can't say that either. Yeah, Ruby got beat up. Yeah, in this match she did. Ruby Soho with the peaches. What's up with y'all in the peaches? And Jamie, y'all stop it. And that's our boy Rated our I think he retweeted it because I can see who the original poster was. So yes, Rob, but thank you. And shout out to Rated too, who does Dante Martin's theme.
Ooh, nice.
Former friend of the podcast. Not the real one. Hope Ruby's okay, Randy Sam. I agree. Ruby Soho, Conrad and his friends. Is it just me, or does Hobbs remind me of WCW Ice Train? Yo, Randy, I say that all the time, bro, and people get pissed. Yo, I loved Ice Train. Fire and Ice, him and Scott Norton, great tag team with Teddy Long, bro. They never gave that a shot. They should have. It's Peach's time in the chat again, and here comes Sick with the cakes. I'm done with y'all. I'm telling Jamie Hayter, it looks like Rey Mysterio's mask.
It does.
Come on now.
Looking good.
That the attire reminds me of Rey Mysterio's mask. I like it. This was a solid technical match. Ruby gets the win. I think it was with the Riot Kick. That's what it sounded like it was. I missed it.
Yeah, I think she did hit the Riot Kick.
What's good, SC Williams? I see you with the laugh emojis in the chat, bro. Thank you for joining us. We saw the kick happen. 1, 2, 3. Ruby gets the win. Afterwards, Britt Baker and Rebel, not Reba, jump in the ring. They got to put the beat down on. But Riho and Chris Statlander make the save. I like it. I smell a trios match, playa.
No.
It's happening, bro.
I don't want to see it.
It's booked. We'll get to that later.
It's been booked, Daddy.
It has. Good stuff, though. We get some Ricky Starks, Brian Cage hype after this. Cool, whatever. And you know what gets me hype, though? More than Ricky Starks and Brian Cage, Derek? Manscaped. Now, when you want to get into your boxers, you want to feel comfortable, Manscaped is there to help you. Yes, summer's almost over, but is not having ball deodorant over? Never. It's always a constant battle. So make sure you guys go to manscaped.com, use our promo code EPWSHOW, and you guys can save 20% and get free delivery. So make sure you guys put that in. And remember, if you want to make the tree look taller, don't forget to trim the shrubs. All right? Handle that for us. And we are also going to tell you guys about our promo code for powerslam.tv. You get to watch some free independent wrestling if you got time. Put in the promo code EPW Show. You get 1 month free on us. You can check out all the latest and greatest in independent wrestling. Maybe you want to check out a Danny Garcia. Maybe you want to check out someone you've seen on AEW Dark. This is the way to do it. Check it out. You like that? And I just want to say this right now. The Butcher and the motherfucking Blade. We need them back. Need them back on the show. Guys, we can't. The 6-man tonight was dope. Don't even tonight, Derek. Beans says, well, Beans, we don't want to start that again. Thank you. Oh, it's called the Ricky. It's called motherfucker. Matt Lopez says it's the runaway kick. Okay. All right.
Ooh, nice. I like it.
Blue Chew E. Send Blue Chew a message. Tell them sponsor your boy. I got some good Blue Chew ads. They'll come off the top real easy. The Spanish God. Yes. Sammy was on the show. He was in one of the commercial scenes tonight.
Yes.
The picture in pictures. Conrad, this duo better not be the new Square Riot. Square. Knock it off. Knock it off, Chris Root. Maybe, though, they'd be all right, though. I think they're just going to team up. They're going to team up. Good call, SC Williams. Casey says Rio sliding back under the ropes, re-entering the battle royal. Yeah, she was not eliminated. Don't make Sick upset about that, please. If you want to hear Ruby Soho, use your Manscaped. Ruby Soho. Versus battle, Fat Joe versus Ja Rule. Who wins?
Fat Joe. Oh, wait a minute.
I don't know, man. We talking about hits. Ja was all right for a while.
Well, yeah.
That was a random question.
I like it. Yeah, Ja Rule's got that one.
SC Williams got the jokes tonight. Conrad, this is what I would do. Have the Butcher turn heel and become a vegan. Implode the Dark Order. Yes, that is the actually that's the next match we're going to get into. It is time for the Dark Order to be included in here. It is FTR and Shawn Spears, the Pinnacle. It looks like they were putting focus back on the Pinnacle being a team tonight, Derek.
Yeah, it caught me off guard when I seen it, but I'm like, you know what? Yeah, let's get back to the Pinnacle thing. Let's hash that out and fix it up again.
Shout out to BJ for making me laugh for that one. Yeah, dude. That was interesting. What's up, Ricky Glow? Holy cow, Conrad, did you hear Tony Khan sign Lee tonight? Yes, I did see that. I saw that via Jesus De Leon in the chat. He sent me that earlier, so that's pretty dope. Rule got the joints you can sing. Put it on me.
It's true. It's true.
Taz singing Ruby Soho song happened. Taz needs to stop with the singing. Pinnacle needs to be shown. Yes. Pinnacle does need to be shown, Casey. I agree. All right, y'all talk about lean back and all that in the chat. Listen, when I do those question and answer streams, y'all got to start leaving me questions, and I will answer any rap questions that you have for my personal preferences and taste. I will let you know. Right. Send those to me when we do a Q&A, which we're probably going to do one soon because we're almost at podcast episode 200.
Nice. 200.
Let's see here. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Dark Order breaking apart. Yeah, listen, in this one, bro, we just saw more issues with the Dark Order in this one. John Silver and Evil Uno ran into each other. Shit was getting stupid in the match. They did not care. Match ends with Spear hitting a Death Valley driver onto John Silver. Like, Spears and FTR played the classic NWA six-man team heels. This was a good six-man tag, though. It was solid, I thought. You didn't think it was good tonight?
It's okay.
You hating, bro. Go ahead. So what, Derek, so what's going to happen with the Dark Order? These were your people, man. So let me know.
So I think the Dark Order will implode. But if they are able to get, quote unquote, Mr. Somebody.
Who's that? Don't be vague. Come on.
If they get Bray Wyatt, Bray will be the one to save them from dismantling themselves completely. And honestly, I think if you have this group, you have to have somebody that will run it the way that it should be ran. Rest in peace to Brody Lee. So someone who takes that mantle and carries it on, but builds upon it. I think Bray will be that one. It'll suck if you really dismantle them and separate them and don't try to bring them back together.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, Bray comes back to whip the Dark Order in the shape it's written on the wall. Dark Order will get back together in Rochester, B-Boy Skyline believes. They could do that. The Dark Order is broken. I feel like they need something different, though. Like, they lost their way. I get why they had to become baby faces and why they had to do what they did with the group, but
yeah. Sorry, positively. I just can't.
I'm giving this to Derek, too. Derek, I'm giving you all the questions tonight. I'm sorry if you don't like it. Go. Everything Pro Wrestling. Who is better, Miz in 2018 or MJF?
MJF.
All right, cool. You made the right choice, my son.
Absolutely.
Told the story that wasn't long, did its thing. Put Alistair, or excuse me, oh my, Malachi Black. I don't know why I always want to say that. Damn it. Put Malachi Black as the leader of the Dark Order if Bray doesn't sign. I still want to see Malachi with the Butcher and Blade and the Bunny and Abaddon.
I think that'll be the better.
I think you switch Abaddon stuff from red to black too once she gets with him. Yeah. Like if you can make the ooze that comes, that sounds terrible. Makes the I guess it was blood. I think you go with like black ooze instead, maybe.
Blood as black as tar.
Sign Bray, bro. Why don't Tony sign the 86 Bears too? I mean, listen, you want the best talent, bro.
Right.
He's a creative soul. Malachi Black would work too, Eric Brennan says. That'd be a better group. We'll see. Like I said, I think if you wanted them to be heel, I think Bray could make them more vicious and you could do something different. You could have two different dark factions in pro
yeah.
wrestling.
Yeah, because what you had at that time, you had.
Oh, Ricky saying Luther and Serpentico and Abaddon as a stable with Malachi as the leader.
No.
Yo, why y'all hate on my man Luther? Luther is the truth.
Luther sucks.
How dare you? Bray coming to AEW's a certainty at this point, 6 says. I don't know. I heard different. We'll see. House of Black versus Cult of Wyndham. I want a Buffalo faction still. You gonna hold out hope for that, huh? That ain't happening right now. Nightmare Collective. Laugh Out Loud Ricky, no. Y'all leave Luther alone. All right? Leave that man alone. Let's get into some of these challenges. So afterwards, Tully Blanchard was feeling pretty good about everything. His team got the win in the 6-man tag. So Tully's like, you know what? I'm a challenge. I'm going to have Shawn Spears fight Darby Allin. What are you doing to your boy? Why would you do this to him? So that's a match that's probably going to be made for next week. I can confirm that it was. And he also said that he was going to get in the ring with Sting.
It's Dad.
To do what? What are y'all going to do?
Get that ass kicked.
Who's going to get their ass kicked? Tully?
Tully motherfucking Blanchard.
Leave that man alone, Derek. Tully found the yayo. Somebody said not appropriate. Not appropriate. A Buffalo stable where they put themselves through tables after their team wins in the playoffs. Tully must have been on some of those blue chews. Dad. Yeah, so that Brian Pillman Jr. is backstage. Him and Griff are in the trainer's office. Thank you that he told Alex Marvez, how do you think we're doing? We're in the training office getting patched up. Like, what the hell, Alex Marvez?
Right.
So they're back there, and Pillman's like, how do you think we feel? But enter the Acclaim. Max Caster and Anthony Bowens are back, and he says that I'm glad that he challenged MJF to a match, so it's going to be happening at that big Arthur Ashe Stadium show, September 22nd. Cool. So that was the big challenge for them. All right, I'm down with that. That's dope. Now, during all of that, while that was happening, Max Caster comes in and he says, but on Rampage, you're going to face me one-on-one. They've been having a feud. If you guys remember, Julia Hart and Max Caster's had some very tasteless lines for her recently. So this makes sense.
It does. It definitely does. And I definitely think this would be a great feud. I don't know why, I just do.
Right. I see people saying Father James Mitchell to help the Dark Order. Maybe. Tony fights Sting and Ric Flair shows up. Alex Marvez, poster child of Iro. Tully better not get involved next week. You never know. Danny's joined us as well. What's up, Danny? How about Gangrel join and becomes the leader of the Dark Order and call them the Dark Brood? Gangrel's for one-time appearances. I don't know if Gangrel can do it long-term. I'm not saying he can't wrestle. Gangrel can still go, but we'll see.
The longevity is the question.
We'll see. So after that, we get a nice promo segment. I'm going to go through this pretty quickly, though, because Brandon Cutler was out here with them. It was the Elite. They come out, but they introduce their newest stable member, Derek. You know who it is. It's your boy, Adam Cole,
baby.
Adam Cole comes out to his new theme. What do you think? Cool?
I like it. I do like it.
So Adam Cole comes out, and he basically, dude, they disrespected Tony Schiavone.
Yeah, they did.
He was like, don't you, I see how you look at Britt Baker. If you didn't know, that's his girl. And Tony Schiavone basically gets the boot to the floor, like, get out, nerd, and all that stuff, talking that ish. Okay, cool. I get it. Don't be mean. Don't be a friend, be a pal. And during all of this leads to who coming out? Yes. Bryan Danielson, the American Dragon, comes out to address the AEW fans. Not really. He addressed the Elite more so because they were being jerks. So Danielson comes out and he interrupts them. Danielson is able to put in the LaBelle lock after he went face-to-face with Kenny Omega as they debated over who was the best. Right. Derek, I want your prediction right now. Chat, you can answer too. Oh. Is the match for Full Gear Bryan Danielson, Kenny Omega? That is a quick turnaround if it is.
Oh, bro. What happened, man? What happened to
B-Boy Scotland asking, is Cody coming back to the Elite? He better worry about that Nightmare family that's been getting their ass whooped first.
right? Whatever happened to Hangman, bro? Because I feel like Hangman is
Sick. I agree. I've met him too. Sorry.
Hangman is getting shitted on. Right?
No, Hangman requested time off and he was granted the time off.
Okay.
Tony
all
Khan confirmed in a media scrum.
Okay, so then, with that being said, Bryan Danielson is winning, but that's gonna be an A+ match.
Wait, you said Danielson's winning?
Yeah.
The title?
Yeah.
Yo, chill with that, bro.
I'm going with that. Bro.
I don't believe that at all.
Why not?
That's not the story. That's not the story.
All right, so he doesn't win, but he loses the match due to interference.
I think they put on a banger.
Oh no, they're still gonna put on an A+ show, but he's gonna lose to.
J-Hub said Tony Schiavone disrespected all of us by wearing earrings tonight. He thought he was cool with the diamond stuff. J-Hub, he always wore those. Leave him alone.
Drug dealer. So,
Brian must have put his shoe in the submission too. His shoe did fall off in the segment.
Yeah, that was fun.
But he did put Kenny Omega in the label lock, the yes lock, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, interesting. Jesus says, not if Adam Page returns soon. Eye emoji. Okay. Bryan Danielson versus Kenny Omega. Book it. They had some good matches in Ring of Honor. I think you guys can find them on their YouTube page afterwards if you would like. Adam Cole's stories have sucked so far. He ain't no Mother Goose. He hasn't gotten to tell a story yet. Hangman is a new daddy. Adam Cole is now with Britt Baker. Diamond Studs. Not WCW. Not WCW. So a brawl breaks out. Eventually, Kenny Omega escapes. The Elite, the important people escape, and they leave Cutler in the ring. After Christian makes the save, Jurassic Express comes out there. We see Marco getting dumped on people. Marco, go back and watch Marco fight Cutler, bro. What the fuck? Cornette is going to have a field day with this shit.
What the hell is this shit?
The punches look ridiculous at one part if you were paying attention to it. But so Marco does that. He gets tossed out to the floor, though. The baby faces look good in this. Kazarian was out there, too. Daniel Bryan hits the running knee to Cutler. That made me happy. Great way to end the segment. Rob wants everyone to start chanting, you're going to get your effing head kicked in. So please go back to the Ring of Honor clips. Get the claps down. We need it to be perfect. All right. It's actually in the background of the song, too, for those who haven't listened.
Is it really?
Yeah. Yeah. I listened to it with the headphones on. I was like, oh, shit. You can hear it in the background.
I did not notice that.
I'll play it afterwards for you so that we don't get taken down. Bow. Yeah. So really good. So let's go over the matches for next week, shall we? For Friday's Rampage, we got Max Caster, Brian Pillman Jr., Britt Baker, Jamie Hayter, and Rebel versus Rio, Chris Statlander, and Ruby Soho. And in the main event, Pac versus Andrade, Sting and Darby Allin scheduled to appear as well. Banger.
All of it.
It's going to be a good show, I think, on Friday. And let me tell you, Pac and Andrade, please give that match time. Please give that match time. Matt Lopez says, why do I feel Bryan versus Omega is going to be in New York City? Matt, don't tease me like that. Don't tease me, bro.
Right.
Don't get me happy now. That should be really, really good, though. We also have Adam Cole on next week's Dynamite taking on Kaz. So Adam Cole makes his Dynamite debut, baby. We also will have Jade Cargill versus Layla Hirsch and Shawn Spears versus Darby Allin, as confirmed before. And the last announcement was Cody Rhodes versus Malachi Black announced for Grand Slam in New York City. Hell yeah.
That's going to be really good.
Casey yelling, give Pillman and Caster 45 minutes. BTE champion Marco Stuck, get it right. My bad, AC is. He's been ducking, though. He didn't defend the belt this week. Cole versus Kaz is going to be awesome. I think so, too. Pac and Andrade should be main event pay-per-view with a heel turn. I think we know who turns heel. Come on now. We'll have to see what happens with that on Friday. That's going to be quite interesting.
Yeah, it is.
I want to see Cody get even. Good luck with that. I don't think he needs to.
No.
Maybe you should be ready, Conrad. It's final count. I meant Flight of Valkyries. Yeah. Yeah, just saying. Okay. All right. I hear you guys. Let's get through. I just knocked over my tablet. Dear goodness. Oh my God. I clicked notes from Monday Night Raw. I apologize to all. I apologize. It won't happen again. All right.
I haven't watched that and enjoyed it in a long time.
Minoru Suzuki versus Jon Moxley, the match that we came here to talk about, the main event, and then we will get into the video game stuff for those video game fans. This was the matchup we were all looking forward to, I think. Jon Moxley, Minoru Suzuki, these guys went out and they brawled, bro. That's what it was. This match was physical.
Right. This is my first time watching Suzuki wrestle. I liked it. I think it was okay.
He's older now.
You can tell he's not gonna move the best. So I'm not, discrediting him, but he's not in the shape like he was before.
Damn, come on, Matt. Matt came hard. Here's a note from Raw. Raw sucks. Great main event. Conrad was hyped for the Friday card. I am. Monday Night Raw leaves. All right, all these promos robbed us. Yeah, so Matt must have felt the same way you and Rob were saying about how this should have had more time.
Yeah.
They had like 6 minutes and they cut the themes. That's a no-no. They cut off the theme. I'm still salty about that. Yeah. I don't understand why this couldn't have been the match that we got instead at the pay-per-view to give it more time.
Yeah.
You could have flipped those two matches possibly.
You definitely could have. But they didn't, so I guess we're just taking it full stride.
Yeah, this was a physical match. Moxley ended up getting the win after 2 paradigm shifts. Successfully landed 2 paradigm. Derek, stop. Hold on. I gotta take this off so you guys can see the bullshit face he's giving me right now. Derek's been mad at the paradigm shifts recently.
Bro, the first one was an okay paradigm shift. Second one was a double underhook suplex.
Yo, bro, he can't. The man is 50, bro. You can't be dropping him on his noodle like that.
Listen, Ric Flair was taking shots off the dome piece.
That's different.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of disrespectful to cut his theme. Eric Brennan said, why? Listen, this was a physical match. Moxley's hometown. Moxley was probably just happy that he got the match with Suzuki.
Oh, yeah.
And it was a brutal match, too. Like, Suzuki bleeding at the end around his eye. Perfect.
Absolutely.
Matt Lopez says Suzuki can handle it. He can handle it. Yeah, see, Eric's with me on this. You can't be dropping old dudes on their dome. Like, they got to take care of the legends, bro.
I mean, you could. I mean, you can still do
I think
it,
Moxley's just been more careful with that move lately. I don't know if he might have spiked somebody, and he was like, yeah, I got to be more careful with this one. The ghost of Darby. Casey says, I hate when the dude flips. It's not a DDT at that point, which is what the paradigm shift is. He has the Death Rider too, though, technically. The Death Rider is the one where he lifts you. In AEW, he was doing the paradigm shift, which was just like the double underhook DDT. To be fair, I agree. Moxley has been overshooting this move lately. He used to pick people up and drop them, and now he picks them up and throws them over. Flair almost died a couple years ago, too. Nobody 50 plus is getting that 90s Kings Road style. Yeah, that shit's rough, bro. Be careful with that. Be careful with that move ever since he almost, I can't say that word, Darby.
Right.
Sick, who coined the term the ghost of Darby Allin, that still walks around because he got dropped on this dome. All right, guys, quickly, overall score tonight, thumbs up, thumbs down out of 10, whatever you want to give it, let me know, and then we'll get into the video game stuff. Derek, I'm coming to you first.
Even though it wasn't the best, I'm still going to give it a thumbs up just because it wasn't entirely bad. It wasn't bad at all. Mm-hmm. It just wasn't the one that you would follow up with right after.
So did you think they needed to follow up with a big show tonight?
I think they didn't have to show up with a big show, but I think, God damn it.
When you say big show, do you mean like, well, it's the big show? I got him. Thank you, original Biggie. But I hear you.
Son of a bitch.
I hear you. So I'm going to agree. I'm going to say thumbs up for the show tonight. I think with the weekly shows, it's just kind of how you have to do it. I think it was a little too promo heavy. I wish the matches got a little more time.
Yeah.
We're trying to focus on so many people. And like I said, it's just boom, 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 like no time to breathe anything. Let's go into the weekly score. So was it their best showing? Absolutely not. Is this the worst Dynamite we've seen? No. To me, the worst Dynamite is still that like week 3 or 4 one where they were like Mississippi I don't know if it was maybe it was Missouri or it was somewhere down south.
Yeah,
and I was just like, yo, this show sucked. That was like the one where Chris Statlander couldn't be on. Yeah. There was a bunch of shit with that one.
Yeah, that was the only one that sucked.
Eric Brennan, that's my like, was it this bad? Eric Brennan said 9 out of 10. Matt Lopez said 7 out of 10. Jesus said thumbs up, good show. Ace saying thumbs up. Casey saying, what's this? High time?
No. Like,
Conrad, can you talk about KO and Sammy as well? Yeah, there's a rumor that their contracts may be coming up soon. Do you sign them? Maybe. Do you put them in as a tag team? Maybe. I had a storyline where you could have Kevin Owens come in, Derek. Here's what I pitch. I'm not saying sign them. I'd have to really sit and think about that and look at numbers. But if I brought them in, the storyline I would suggest would be Kevin Owens comes in and he loses every match, every singles match against anybody he faces. It could be he could lose against a top person in the beginning because people will be hyped. Then he could face a Dante Martin and lose to him. He could face Fuego and lose to Fuego.
Okay.
Then who does he need? El Generico. If you're going to bring in one, you got to probably bring in the other.
Right.
Then you bring in Sami Zayn, El Generico, and you could have them be a tag team. They have beef with the Bucks. Going all the way back to PWG, that is the matchup. Then they get on a tag roll. Boom, 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 we're getting wins. And then they can challenge for the tag titles after they go through the Bucks.
I like it. I think that'd be a better idea.
To me, though, he's going to be in the same position that Adam Cole's in. You're not going to get the top stuff yet.
Right, yeah.
About Mox's character, he seems to be a wrestler without direction. The closest comparison is Stone Cold, but the difference was Stone Cold always had purpose. Mox just exists. Shabazz, I don't fully agree. I think he has a purpose. Right now, it seems like he's strengthening the Forbidden Door. What's the word I'm looking for? Relationships. He's in GCW. He's wrestling New Japan guys. Mox is everywhere. Little need for a few tweaks. 8 out of 10 says HBK Tokyo. Oh, man. People said Big Show. Well, laughing my ass off. Would have been a 9 out of 10, but they cut off Suzuki's theme, so 7.8 out of 10. Podcast 10 out of 10. Thank you, BJ. 6 out of 10. Not a great follow-up to such a great pay-per-view, in my opinion. Lull. Everybody's doing the well. Wrestlers still banged up from the pay-per-view. They need to rest. I kind of agree with Tokyo on that. When you're doing crazy cage matches, you ain't going to be popping out the next week on the weekly show.
Not at all.
They're saving their big show for New York when Big Show faces Omega for the title. 6 out of 10. They just came off a pay-per-view, folks. People are nursing their wounds.
Right.
Well, 7 out of 10. With all the names that they had tonight, I was expecting more. They spent way too much time on promos, and that's not what I said the problem would be with all of this talent. You have to force it. 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10. Good show, but not a good follow-up to the pay-per-view. I mean, yo, listen, I don't know what you guys are reading. I saw people saying that pay-per-view was like top 10 in the last 10, 20 years. You gotta... I don't know, man. That's hard to follow up, too. Break down the spiritual successor of No Mercy, please. Hold on. I promise you we're going to get to it really quickly. Suzuki-gun needs some revenge on Mox. Bring us Zack Sabre Jr. Bring us Zack Sabre to face Bryan Danielson. A technical wrestling wet dream. AEW doesn't need KO and Sammy. They would need more ROH, NWA Impact would be more helpful. They could. Casey said, I wouldn't sign them. Mount Rushmore Reunion 6 says, Mount Rushmore teaser. The Rainmaker comes in at Revolution. I wish. I agree. AEW doesn't really need them right now. Who wants to go to Impact? They dead. Nobody wants to wrestle there. Also, congrats to Kenny. Shut up, Derek. Also, congrats to Kenny being voted #1 wrestler in the world. Yes, he was by PWI. And the Golden Lovers come back at Double or Nothing. I think you're dreaming now, bro.
Absolutely.
I think if anything, they're going to bust them up. So I made a promise to all the video game people. If you guys are still in here, hit that like button for me. Smash that like button for me. Eric, I'm expecting you to have some good clips of this. First and foremost, I'm going to give a shout out to my man Brian Williams, who's been working hard on this game. Brian Williams, one of the hardest working men in the video game world, and I appreciate the work that they are doing with this game. So I'm going to show you some stills right now from the recent AEW video game, and there it is. There is Jungle Boy. He's put in the game. Look at that chest hair. So lifelike. They got the locks flowing when it comes to Jungle Boy. And we also have him making his AEW game debut. I like the little trons that they have set up here, right, where it says Jungle Boy's got his Twitter handle. They even have a singles record in the game. I hope that's like an important part of the game too, because that's such a thing in AEW.
Right. I think it will be.
Let me see here. I'm going to the snare trap. Darby Allin was also showcased once again in this. I will say the arena looks dope, bro.
It does.
I like the darker colors, and I like the fact that it's facing the entrance ramp.
Yes.
I fucking miss that, bro. We haven't had that since Here Comes the Pain,
bro. I definitely like the darker feel to it, because it distracts you from everything else, in my opinion. Even though like things weren't really doing anything in the background as far as like crowd wise or anything like that, but you really started getting locked in as to what's happening, because if you don't, you'll blink in like a regular video game, but with the lighting the way it is, I think you'll have a better focus on what is happening in the game, and I feel like you'll have a better appreciation when it's time.
Now, Derek, you got to watch this, right? How did you feel about the motion blur and stuff? Like, I have a video I could show you, but it's got the sound on it. And hold on, let me just pull my face up. I ain't trying to get taken down. I don't need any of that bullshit in my life right now.
Right.
So this is cool, though, to me. Like, they have motion blur when the big moves happen. So there was a snapmare done onto Darby, and then he kind of does this kick, and then you get like a blur kind of to it. I want to see it play out more. I mean, do you like that?
I do.
They added that?
I do. Let's do something different, because you're only going to be good for however long you, or how much effort you put into the game. So when you start adding extra stuff to it just to try and flesh it out,
because they've completely changed from the Kenny Omega Jericho trailer, right, a lot.
They did.
I like the body art better. I think that the what's the word I'm looking for here? The character models look much better. They're more realistic. The only thing that I would change about the character models, possibly, unless there's a purpose for this, are the hand sizes. Right. Is anyone else like feeling that? Like that? Like, look at Darby's hands in this picture here. Actually, you know what? Maybe the other picture will have a better look here for it. So, I mean, you can't really see it, but you see how big Jungle Boy's hands are right there? Like, I'm showing you with the mouse. I don't know if anyone else can see that, but
right.
Like, his hands are a little bit bigger than normal.
They are.
But it could be their body types, because they're smaller dudes, too.
Right. You know what? I don't think it'll be a deal breaker for me. As long as they don't get too outrageous with how they're making them.
Right? Look at this. I'm ignoring these Impact comments in the chat right now. Brian Williams killing it. You can see the forearm hair, though. AEW Games is coming after Up, Up, Down, Down. I don't know about all that. We'll see. Yeah, Jungle Boy looks good. 6 said more wrist tape. Matt says exactly. Records like AKI Promised and No Mercy. No comment. Right. The stage animates and glows. That's pretty dope. I love how like long the ramp looks too.
Yeah.
I think the dark is temporary, to be honest. Okay. That look is fire. From HBK Tokyo. I'm sorry, y'all. This is going to be a must grab for wrestling fans. That roster is going to be great. Bro, the fucking roster, just from people they have signed. I'm taking this down real quick. I know that you guys probably want to keep seeing that, but they're going to possibly have Paul White in as himself, and as Captain Insano. Like, they're doing good shit so that way they can sneak the Giant in there.
Right, absolutely.
And then I can beat Derek with him every time we play.
Here we go. Yo, if you get one day we're gonna stream one of our matches. Me and this dude always go back and forth. Like I think we've had what, bro?
It won't happen
Dolph Ziggler
again.
and
Tyler Breeze.
bro.
That was a nice feud for a few years. Casey's yelling nerds. Hey, Casey, your favorite says that. Doc Gallows from Impact. There better be a GM model. I don't think there's going to be a GM mode. I think Kenny said that was already in because of the phone game. So we probably won't get another one of those. And listen, guys, I really want to start doing more video game stuff. If there's a topic or something that I can get into that's short term, because eventually I do want to have some people on and have a video game discussion. Here's the problem. I need shit to have our teeth to be able to sink into. And if I don't have enough stuff for that, I can't do it. You know what I mean? That's just how I've been feeling lately with it. I'm scared to buy another wrestling game because of 2K20. CM Punk, dude, yes. Also, can we talk about Chug's Twitch getting more views on it? Yeah, show Chug some love. That's Adam Cole, baby. They can keep Paul. Terrible. I am playing Omega versus Danielson 60-minute Iron Man. All right, I'm glad that we got a lot of video game fans in here. Make sure you guys share it once it's time to talk about it. I can get into some of the stuff. Like I said, maybe I'll do some little videos for you guys, and then we can eventually get into everything else that's happening here. PlayStation or Xbox fan? I'm a PlayStation guy. Right now. I only have a PS4 because nobody has fucking PS5s. It's ridiculous, bro. It's ridiculous to try to buy one. They're going to have old school Jericho with Captain Insano. I think that because they just released a doll. Not a doll, it's an action figure with young Jericho. Okay. I love video games. I really wish someone would make another Def Jam fight for New York. We've been trying, J-Hub. Trust me. I've been asking on Twitter. PlayStation, I got you, but old faces equals Labs fans buying it. I have a PS5. Play both. Yeah. Listen, I think WWE, I think all these games are about to be banger. And Virtual Basements game, too. The wrestling code, I'm looking forward to that, too. Would love to interview someone working on that, too, eventually. Shout out to Viking Size Gamer and Dre41. I keep looking for PS5s, and now they're talking PS5 Pro. What did Rob tell you before, Derek, about the Pro?
That was definitely a rumor that wasn't true. But, you know, you always hope and pray that they are going to make a 8K system. I don't think it'll be right now. I think it'll probably be like 25.
You know what I want them to make? A better fucking system to buy this game.
Well, bro, it's supposed to go live tomorrow at 6 o'clock in the morning, between 6 to 8.
Matt says 4 tomorrow.
4? Is it 4? Okay.
I don't know.
Is it for Target, though? Because the one I saw was for Target.
I don't know. We'll see. Oh, you're talking about the actual PlayStations. Yeah. We don't need to be letting people know that. I got to get mine first. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably be asleep. I ain't going to front. We'll see.
I'll try it back before.
All right. You hear this bullshit, right? All the people who got PS5s can't get them now. I got the bread, bro. I'll send it. Just get it. Do y'all think Rich Swann and Willie Mack will dethrone the Good Brothers?
Yes.
Why not? Fuck it. My creator wrestlers are sick in WWE 2K. Let me send them over to me, man. I want to see it. Conrad testify. Now you got me wanting to plug my Nintendo in and play pro wrestling. My main guy was Starman. That's old school right there. Brock Anderson on the cover with his polo tucked into his shorts, rocking his strappy sandals. Bet you could grill, though. Bet you that man can grill. Derek, help CJ out, man. He's at his wit's end. I know, bro. Yo, listen, if I didn't have to work the one day, that was when I was still going into work. Derek just showed up somewhere. 2, 3, you're the last one. And Derek just happened to be there. He just walked into a line, and he was like, hell yeah.
Listen, listen, this is what I'm going to tell you. So this is what happened, bro. So when everything was shut down on BrickSeek. No, BrickSeek was still working at this time. So BrickSeek was still working. I got the notification early as hell. I was actually off that day, but I'm like,
Shout out to Shabazz for that comment.
yes, I'll support that. I'll support that.
You will.
Then I will. But so BrickSeek was working. I jumped up. I woke up around 6. So I'm like, all right, cool. Let me check BrickSeek. So I checked BrickSeek. BrickSeek said the Walmart had like 15 or something like that. So I'm like, damn. I'm like, all right. I ain't gonna rush because I'm probably not even gonna get there. So I get up. It's about like 6:30. I leave the house close to like 6:30. I'm driving. I get there. Yo, there's a line. I'm like, all right. Well, let me shoot my shot real quick. So I get up in the line. Making a long story short, workers came out. They were like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Counting. Went back in. Came back out. Got to me, and then this lady and her son right after me. They said, "Boom! All right, we only got 33 PlayStation 5s in stock right now. Line stops here." Yo, I promise you, if I would have waited 5 more minutes, I'd have missed out. I was number 32. 32. I was like, yo, I'm going to work after I drop this off. Then I'm coming back home to set it up.
Fucking redonkulous. Redonkulous. Hopefully I can get one of those, guys. If you want the video game talk to continue, leave me a comment and I will start doing more AEW games, WWE 2K videos. I think that's stuff that you guys want. I see a lot of people sick. I knew this story a long time ago. I think he said it on the podcast once before too.
Yeah,
but
I think I did.
But if you guys want more of those videos, put something in the comments below. Leave me a comment telling me what video games you're looking forward to. Rank them and tell me, is it AEW 1, WWE 2K22, or Virtual Basement? And tell me which games you're excited for or what kind of content you want from them. Let's get it. We are out. For myself, for the man, the one and only. Sometimes he's a hater, but sometimes he's good. For Derek, we are out. 1.
Everyday pro wrestling, they can never be you. Listen to the podcast for the people, the best show that's here, so listen in. Let the knowledge begin, the opinions, the lesson, yes. By the fans, for the fans, not many in this can understand, this the podcast to show you who I am, Conrad Cushman, the legend in the plans, please listen every day to the showcase, the opinions and knowledge that anyone can take, showing you how it is done, proving I am number one, what a legend becomes. This is now my time to show you that I am here. This podcast just to make it loud and clear. By the fans, for the fans, not many whose head can understand everything pro wrestling, they can never be you. Listen to the podcast here for the people, the best show that's here, so listen in. Let the knowledge begin, the opinion and the lesson, yes. Everyday pro wrestling, they can never be you. Listen to the podcast for the people, the best show that's here, so listen in. Let the knowledge begin, the opinions, the lesson, yes.